So this next match is going to be my second most anticipated match of the day. Hayden Myers, Jacob Joyce, what we saw earlier. This one is going to be very good. James Dougherty going to Western New England College. He's wrestling Sebastian Ford, going to D1 Sacred Heart with my old coach, John Clark. Great program there they're building. Last time they wrestled this year, James actually injury defaulted out of the match when no points were scored. So, should be a great match. We'll see. Sebastian is very aggressive in the beginning, which we'll see how that goes. My brother Steven Jarrell works a lot with these guys at Iron Faith Wrestling Club. Ooh, nice. That was good. A lot of more intensity by James compared to the last time they've wrestled. A lot more hand fighting. Nice underhooks. Stopping everything. Being a lot more aggressive. You've got to. If somebody's going to try and be aggressive on you, you've got to get aggressive back. You've got to control the match. You've got to push them right out of bounds. You've got to shoot them out of bounds. In this position, yep. Fight out of the underhook. Nothing. See, there was no point score, but that was a win for Ford. He was the one that shot him out of bounds. Whoever's the one that's pushing the guy out of bounds, controlling the match, that gets in people's heads. Ford's trying to get aggressive here. If somebody gets really aggressive on you, a nice thing you could do is hit some fakes. It really slows the person down because they don't want to really go nuts when they're scared you're going to shoot on them. So that could be one suggestion I would give to James. Hit some more fakes. Again, James going out of bounds. James is doing a lot. Ford is already tired right now, hands on his hips. That is not a good sign. It's only a minute into the match, and you definitely don't want to see that. So I think, good snap down, nice front headlock, nice drag, nice wrestling, stopping the match. I don't know what that's for. They're giving 1 point to James because Ford grabbed the headgear. Anytime you grab the headgear, grab a singlet, they will give a point to the other opponent for a technical violation. A couple things like that. Yeah, again, like I was saying, NK Wrestling, man, they are really bringing it up this year. A couple guys in the finals, doing great. It's 1-0 right now. That point is huge. Huge. You cannot, again, these guys, it may be a very close match, and that could have been the deciding factor. It's normally not a fluke thing too. I mean, you don't really see that often. It's like, I always think it's somewhat intentional if somebody does it, but I don't really know. Doesn't really matter. Nice club though. It's okay to be aggressive. If he hits a little harder, that may be called. Nice. Pushing him back into bounds there. That's not what we want to see. James is tapping his head. That means that even though if he's getting hurt, you don't want to be the one complaining. You don't want to be the one complaining to the ref because, that means they're kind of getting in your head. Just fight back. Fight harder. Yeah, you're going to get banged. You're going to get hurt. It's okay. We saw that earlier with Ford, though. Ford was saying, my elbow hurts, all this stuff. Hey, there's nothing you can do. The ref's not going to help you at this point. Unless it's an illegal move, the ref won't help you. There's no time to complain. Don't look at the coaches. Just go back, hit him in the head, hit him harder, take him down. James is doing a great job of just controlling the match. Nice. Nothing. One 1-0. Ford is on bottom. James is a tough top rider, from what I know. He's going to arm bars a lot. That's kind of his big thing. He's a leg rider a little bit. Kind of see here. He don't ride high, though. I'm not sure how much of a leg rider is. I think he just kind of got his leg caught in here. But we'll see. He's got that 2-on-1 control. He's going to fall off. He needs to get that leg out, in my opinion. He's not riding it too great right now. Come on. Yeah, now he's in a position he's more comfortable in. No switch. Bump back in. There shouldn't be anything there. Fight in. That's kind of what I'm saying. The switch, you shouldn't be hitting switches just to hit switches. You really need to... needs to make sense with what's going on. The switch needs to be there, because if not, it's just like trying something to try something. Might as well try to stand up. The best move on bottom is the stand up. It just means get to your feet and get out. There are certain techniques to get out. To stand up, ooh, nice leg in, pulling him back. He's collecting the back points now. Great suck back. 3 back points for James, up 4-0. Oh, that's the switch. That's time when a switch could have been there. That was good. Now he's got to scooch backwards. Don't worry about the leg too much. James is doing a great job keeping his hips behind him. It's very common for people to grab the leg like the way Ford has it when somebody tries to throw a leg in. But all that does is it seatbelts the wrestler. You do not want to grab a leg and pull it across your body. I wouldn't go power half. I was James. If you can throw the leg in deeper. Sometimes the power half makes you fall off the body too much. You need to scooch backwards. Stay behind the hips. Finish off the period. 5 seconds left. Don't do anything dumb right now. Good. Got the ride out. James is going bottom. Not sure really what Ford's got on top. I've seen Ford hit some cradles, so I'd be aware of that. They are doing a neutral. Hey, Ford thinks he's got an opportunity in neutral. He did have a great single leg shot in their last match. James is very difficult to take down, but hey, that whole first period, there wasn't much happen. There wasn't many shots. It was pushing. Yeah, they pushed each other out of bounds a couple times, but there wasn't many leg attacks. So somebody's got to snap off of these things. Get to a tie you like to be in and hit a shot. Hand fight harder. They're not really hand fighting. They're just squeezing each other. Ford does have an underhook now. Means he can try a throw. Nothing though. Back out of bounds. It's 5-0 right now, so very common problem people have is they're down by a lot of points in the third period and they wait too long to try to score. Ford needs, if he really wants to win, he's got to take James down now, like in the next 15 seconds. He can always go for a throw and could pin him, could do something like that. You don't want to leave it up to that. You need to go now. You need to go again. Quick setups to quick shots. Yep, quick setups to quick shots. He needs to go. As you can see, he has not taken really a shot attempt yet, and that's what's going to cause him it. James should not go upper body unless he's really, because he should just control the match. There's no need to hit a throw. I mean, you could if you really wanted to, but you're up 5-0. Good. So they gave Sebastian a stalling, which is fine. It's like, hey, he hasn't really hit a shot attack. That's what I'm saying. You're down 5-0, and this whole first minute, you really didn't take one attack. You've hand fight. Like, what is hand fighting? Hand fighting is not going to give you a point. What James needs to do is do exactly what he's doing, hand fight. If you're up by points, you can just hand fight and stay in the center and push the guy out of bounds. But you're down by points, you need to get a good setup, hit that shot. You need to be offensive. Hit your best shot. Hit your best shot now. Time's ticking it, because even if Ford gets one takedown, it's not enough. So he really needs to go and do a lot more than he is right now. 45 seconds left. Like, realistically, if he was doing takedowns, he needs, like, 5 takedowns. He needs 5 takedowns to tie the match. And there's 30 seconds left. Yes, or take down to his back, but you need to be scoring. That was definitely, I would give that something illegal, something potential, but they're not going to. They didn't really see it, but that was definitely a little too much. But 30 seconds left. You can't let emotions get into your match. It messes your technique up. You can be aggressive, but your aggressive should be towards your technique. You never get angry at your opponent. You just you get intense. You be intense, but you can't get angry. He's getting angry. Even a stalling doesn't really matter. It's 10 seconds left. But see, James is controlling the center, which was a great job way to finish it off. 1 second left. Time. Nothing. James Dougherty, 2-time state champ, makes it happen.